All right, Michigan runs all over Penn State once again. Let's talk about it. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. 24-15, Penn State did get a late touchdown towards the end. Their defense was really, really good. I believe they already lost to Ohio State. This was their second loss. They lost to Ohio State 20-12 a few weeks ago. Um, they lost it in the fourth quarter. Um, and I felt that Michigan, with all the circumstances, where Harbaugh wasn't coaching, Sharon Moore, the offensive coordinator, did an amazing job. Uh, he did an amazing job calling the game. Took the ball completely out of JJ McCarthy's hands, took him out of harm's way. They only threw the ball 8 times. He was 7 for 8, and what they did was run the ball. That must have been part of the game plan. They knew coming on the road with that pass rush that Penn State had, that they had to run the ball, and they did. Blake Corum, 26 carries, 145 yards, 2 TDs. Donovan Edwards was over 5 yards to carry, 52 yards, 1 touchdown, and they didn't do much in the passing game. And that's kind of where Penn State got in trouble at. They had the fumble loss. Um, they had the fumble loss, and for the most part, they wasn't able to manufacture anything in the passing game. They did do solid in the running game. Kytron Allen, 72 yards, 12 carries. Drew Aller, 10 carries, 49 yards. Nicholas Singleton, 43 yards, 13 carries. So the quarterback at the end of the half, where the game really could have got out of hand, he did, scramble. Then they couldn't get two. They couldn't score two on the board. Then they scored again, and then they missed for two. So they 2-point conversions were a little bit subpar today, but hey, it is what it is. Um, Michigan just grinded it out. They had a Michigan versus everybody mentality. They was wearing the shirts. Charles Woodson had the shirt on. Uh, After the game, you're going on the road. They count your coach out right before the game, right less than 24 hours before the game, and I just think that motivated them a little bit more. Now, had they had Harbaugh, would the game be a little bit different? Yeah, it would have been different. They probably wouldn't have played with as much enthusiasm, or as much me against the world type of stuff. But James Franklin been on some whole shit for years. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. He been crying for years, and he got exactly what he was looking for today. He got out coached again. Harbaugh wasn't even in the building, and he still got out coached. And he still got out coached. So I mean, what else he got to say now? What else he got to say now? He still got out coached. You know what I'm saying? We was a tougher football team. They can get Manny Diaz from the University of Miami. They can get Pedro Diaz, Julio Diaz. They can go whoever they want. Hat on the hat. We were more physical football team. We, Blake Corum, blood on his face. You know what I'm saying? Took our head coach less than 24 hours before the game. Had a Big Ten coaches meeting with our Harbaugh to get them, suspended and banned and all this type of stuff. And they still came in and they still ran through Penn State. And credit to Penn State, they had a really good defense, really good pass rush, but a hat on the hat, they couldn't mess with us. A hat on the hat, they couldn't mess with us. And shout out to Sharon Moore, the offensive coordinator, which he did something that was hella smart. He sat there and said, "You know what? I'm not about to let them tee off of my quarterback. We got the lead. We gonna play ball control. You know what I'm saying? We gonna run the ball down their throats until they break. We know they gonna break. We know they gonna break." And they did. And they did. They broke. So, at the end of the day, they was 100% right. They went in there and they broke them. Didn't have to do no flashy screen passes or none of that. None of that. None of it. And at the end of the day, you know, Penn State, you know, they took some chances with some, you know, fourth down. Then he decided to punt it. Now, had he went for it that fourth down instead of punting it, that game would have got way out of hand. That game would have got far out of hand. Far out of hand. Far out of hand. So he learned from his mistakes from the Ohio State game. And you know, and Sherrone Moore was a better man than me because I wouldn't have shook James Franklin's hand after the game. But this was slobber knocker football, the hat on the hat. You know, and Michigan came there and they shoved it right down their throat. Pause. You know, what else could you ask for? What else could you ask for? You know, what else could you ask for? You know, that's the $1 million question. What else could you ask for? So, like I said before, you know, they out the game right now. You know, Penn State probably just playing, you know, for upper echelon bowl game. You know, and that's fine, but all that hating ain't good for your health. You know, and it didn't matter. James Franklin still got out coached. All they did was light a fire under them, and they was well prepared. They was well prepared. So, you know, I ain't sleeping on Maryland next week. Maryland kind of gave us a little trouble last year. I think it was raining in the game. So, I think they at Maryland next week. I could be wrong. So I ain't sleeping on Maryland at all. You know, that's one of them trap games. That's one of them trap games. Yeah, they at Maryland. So that's one of them trap games where you could be looking ahead and you lose. You know. But well, yeah, they gave us a 90.4% chance to win. But after that emotional high, can they keep that rolling? Is the question. But we talk about Maryland another day. Shout out to Michigan. Another big win for Michigan. They said they ain't played nobody. They said the sign stealing. Put that to the rest for this week. You know, beat number 10 Penn State 24-15. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Check out the College Sports Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. You go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Hit the link tree. Find my new channel, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. Also check out my main channel, Goodfella TV. That links in the link tree as well too. Peace.